So every feasibility starts with a base assumption. And what are those assumptions? For example, I use a currency symbol $sign that I can put in here. I use a tax code called GST, and I can select all the other ones. The GST rate that we pay here in Australia is about 10%, but if you were in New Zealand, you would put 15%. If you were in South Africa, you would put 15%, and I think I'm not sure exactly what that number is. But no matter where you are, you can change that. If you were in somewhere else, you could put VAT. HST in Canada, or not applicable at all. So this might not be applicable to what you are doing at all. For example, in US, there is no such thing as GST. So in this example, what we're talking about is a residential development, and my interest calculation method, for example, I'm assuming that there are 30 days in a month and there are 360 days in a year. That calculates slightly interest at a slightly higher rate. And that way I know that I've got some sort of a buffer built in to be able to see, and I can sharpen my feasibility using other applications as we go along. But right at this stage, all I want to do is figure out whether or not this project or this site is worth spending more time on. And I can do that just in under a minute. So I select my unit of measurement from square feet or meter square. I select whether or not margin scheme applies. So if you don't know what this is, then it probably does not apply to you. And I can select what I'm doing. So in this example, we're just looking at residential. My sensitivity tables, I want to make sure that I get a residual land value based on my target development margin, which is I want to make at least 20%. If I take all this risk, I want to make 20% on the project. So I can put 20% there. Cost sensitivity, I can put, I want to see my tables and I see my sensitivity based on what happens if the costs go up by 5% or go down by 5%. And the same with sales. And that's pretty much it.